Now I'm going to start what is a filter function. So filter function is a higher order function, means you can use one function with another function. So I already made higher order function. How higher order function works in Python, please go and watch that video so you will better understand how filter function work, because filter function, map function and reduce function is a also higher order function. So I already explained in the previous video. As well as please like, share and subscribe our channel. If you are watching all the videos and not subscribing yet, please subscribe our channel for better understanding in the Python, SQL and any other future technologies. I will be just make a video for you to understand all the technologies is going on. So now how filter function works. So I already explained this is a higher order function. I am removing it. Please watch the video. So just a quick, I explaining you what is a higher order function. Means I made this function. This outer function is taking another function. So another function, this is a high function I already made. So that is called the higher order function. When function calling and taking as a argument another function is called the higher order function. So please go and watch that detailed video so you'll understand better, and please follow all the series of videos. So I am clearing this screen now. So let me just clear this screen. And how filter function work. Suppose uh, there are so many higher order functions. So I am just quick introduction about higher order function. So there are so many higher order function. So the first one is a filter. Filter is a built-in function, means built-in function is a higher order function, is a built-in function. Map also built-in function. Reduce also is a higher order function. So reduce is not part of the built-in function, built-in higher order function in the Python. You can just import func tool. Func tool is a module, means where you can import the higher order functions like reduce and another one. So this is a quick introduction how higher order function and how many types. So now I'm going to explain this video how filter higher order function works. So I'm defining one function. Suppose I am defining one function. Suppose I am just taking filter object. This is a filter function. So filter function, how it is work? Filter function takes two as a two arguments. So the first argument you need to just provide as a function. Any function you will pass, means you need to just find out the logic. And second one, you need to just iterate the value. Iterate the value. So the two arguments you need to pass inside the filter object. So the first one is a function, whatever logic you need to assign inside the filter object, filter function, or another one is a value of for this. So let me just explain how it is work. Suppose I am making how I want to just filter one data variable with contains of some value 23, 45, 22, 34, 77, 88, 90, then 64, then again 22, already taken 24. List contains like duplicate value. So if I'll take the 22, there is no problem. So for For now, I'm not taking the duplicate value for your understanding. So this is the data value I contains inside the list, and the data need to just give into the here for whatever data you need to just filter out, you need to just pass, and you have to put the logic. So I am making one function for logic. Suppose I am defining one function name is definition. It is definition of that function, means you need to define it, and function name is suppose I'm taking the function name func, and here I need to pass the value of this data. So I am taking is n as a example now, and I am making the even odd function. It will filter even number and odd number. So how it is work? Let me just explain. So if n percentile divided 2 is equal to 0, then it will return true, else return false. So this is the logic I made, and when even number, it will give the output of true. True means in higher order function. True means in a higher order function is like it gives it give the value in filter fun- filter function, and false means not give the values in filter function. Don't skip the video, so you will not able to understand. So let me just comment it. Means when the true means when suppose I am taking the example of 23, it will iterate the value of first data element 23. So 23 is divided by 2. Yes, it is divided by 2, and it will give the remainder of 1. So it is not even number, so it will not pass the value inside this filter object filter function, so it will not give the value. So like this it will check. So true value will give inside the filter function, and which is and false value will not give the inside the filter function. So this condition will true, so all the true value means even number will come into the filter function. So when value will come into the filter function, and you need to just print it. So when you will just print this, so it will give the object of this, means some memory location. So you need to use for loop for this, or list of object, means in Python everything is an object. So list of object, I'm going to explain how it is work. Let me just remove this and show you how it is work. So I have given the data value in here. Data value here I have given. Let me just remove this one, so it will not give the error. So first I made the filter function, and inside the filter function we need to give the two arguments. So I have given the first argument as a function name, means I made the logic for this even odd, and second need to give the value of iteration, means whatever value you need to filter out, you need to just give for this. So I made the variable and with the using of the list I need to filter it with the using of filter function, which is a higher order function. So need logic for this. So you have to just pass this object as I already explained how higher order function work. I already made the video. Please go there and watch it so you'll understand how a higher order function work. So 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 this is a logic I have written. So let me just make one variable for this. I am taking as a obj variable is a object for this. And when you will print this obj, so it will give, if it will not give you the output of that filter even odd number, it will give you the object memory location. So let me just show you. So it is given the filter object memory location, and when you will just check the type of this, so let me show you how you can check the type. Type is a function you can use inside the filter function and Python coding. So it is a built-in function. Check the type of that data element. So it a class of filter means is a object of the filter. So this object contains this memory location means all the filter even number. So you need to iterate using for loop or list. So I'm using first show you how you can use the for loop. So for I in obj, obj is a filter object, and when I'll print I, so you will see like it's filter the even number like this. It is filter the even number now, and again when you will use uh, this for loop means again you will use this for loop, so it will not work, means you cannot use, means how it is work like. Let me just show you what I am going to explain. Suppose you have used the for loop first time. I'm clearing the screen, and you run this code. So it filter the output of from this data, right? If again you want to just use this one, so I am printing print list of obj. When I'll just run this, so it will give the empty list, because you can use the only one time this data value in the filter object, means if you used first time you cannot use the second time with the using of another thing, another data type with the using of list. Means once you use the list means you filter the object, you cannot use it. So there are two way you can just use it. So I am removing now the for loop and only using the list, and now run it. So it will give the even value in the output of the list. And when I want odd number, so it's not equal, it will give the all odd number. So when I'll just run it, sorry, not equal to, so let me just run it again. So it is given the output of odd numbers. So this is a way you can make a filter object. So and yeah, there is no need to use else part now, because else will give the false. So when something else will give the false, so there is nothing it will affect in the function. So let me again run, you will get the same output. Like I made the odd number, so let me just make even now, and it will give the same output without else part. So with the using of lambda function you can make also this. I already made the lambda function, how lambda function work. Please go there and watch it. So let me just show you how lambda function work. So for lambda function you need to just use lambda keyword, then semicolon, then we use the argument n, then we use the logic of this, and now there is no need for this. So I made the logic for lambda with the using of lambda. It is like anonymous function. With the using of one line, you can make this filter function. So I am commenting this because I made the function using the lambda. Now you can just cut this, and here you can just make it. So I am clearing all the things. So it is very simpler way. So when I run this, you will get the same output like this with the using of filter function is a higher order function. And now you are cut with this. You can cut, and obj there is no need now. We cut it and paste it. Let me oh filter, and now I am just with the using of one line. Lambda is a property. Filter invalid center, you forget comma. Okay, let me just show you. Here I made mistake. Let me just clear screen again and show you. Now with the using of lambda, you can make the single line of filter object. Like this is a practical way you can make a filter function in your script, and with the using of higher order function. I hope guys you understood all the concept. If you haven't understand the concept, please comment below. I will reply definitely your comment, and please follow all the series of video, and please like, share and subscribe. Thank you so much.